I'm 23 now, but these stories take me back to my teenage years as a Boy Scout. Over the years, I went on countless campouts, but some experiences were so terrifying that I still remember every detail. Story 1. The stranger at the campfire. Was 15, entering 10th grade, and my best friend Justin and I had been scouts together for years. On this particular campout, I don't even remember which park we were at. It was just too long ago. After setting up our tents, Scoutmaster Davis led us on a hike at dusk. He liked teaching us how to navigate in the dark. Soon, we heard footsteps following us on the trail. Davis reassured us that as long as we made noise, predators would stay away, but my stomach was in knots. Back at camp, while we sat around the campfire, footsteps started circling us. Scouts looked into the woods. Even the scoutmasters seemed uneasy. Assistant Scoutmaster Roberts grabbed his rifle and fired a warning shot into the air. The footsteps stopped. Exhausted, Justin and I went to sleep in our tent. But in the middle of the night, I woke up to footsteps outside. Peeking out, I saw a large man with a sack over his head, holding a big knife, walking between the tents. We had no phones, no way to call for help. We just waited. Morning revealed the aftermath. 2 younger kids had all their belongings stolen, and their tents had tiny holes cut to spy on them. The scoutmasters reported it to the authorities. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but the incident shook the entire troop. Story 2. Dalton in the Rivera. A few years later. At 15, my troop went to Camp Alexander near Colorado Springs, Colorado, for a high-adventure program. We were camping next to the Arkansas River, preparing for rafting the next day. I always slept poorly in sleeping bags. Around 3:45 a.m., I woke up drenched in sweat. Stepping outside to cool off, I froze standing in the freezing waist-deep river. Was my friend Dalton. He was shirtless, silent, and seemed completely unaware of how he got there. I called out to him. He ran to shore, confused. Dalton swore he had no idea how he ended up in the river. Sleepwalking, something else. Nobody could explain it. If I hadn't woken up, Dalton might have been in serious danger. Story 3. The walkie-talkie threat. When I was 13, on the last campout of the 2008 season in October, I had my final terrifying experience. During a hike, I trailed behind the group and heard a heavy thud, not a branch falling, but something massive stepping on the leaves. Terrified, I caught up silently, too scared to tell anyone. Later that night, I was in my tent when I heard breathing coming from my bag. Digging through it, I found a heavy walkie-talkie that I didn't own. A deep, muffled voice spoke. "I'm watching you, kid." I screamed as the tent fabric was suddenly pushed inward. Whoever it was ran into the woods. 2 scoutmasters rushed in, thinking it was a prank, but the voice was far too deep for any of the kids. We were forced to move to another campsite with a different troop. I was traumatized and begged my parents to let me quit the Boy Scouts after that. Looking back, these 3 incidents, the man circling the campfire, Dalton in the river, and the mysterious walkie-talkie, still haunt me. They're a stark reminder that sometimes, even in the safety of scouts in the wilderness, danger can be terrifyingly close.